Okay guys, this is a tutorial for Kung Fu fighting. It's for the core dancers. So basically this is a refresher tutorial. So basically for those who haven't learned yet, I'll do a tutorial in the beginning, and I'm going to do the whole dance together with proper timing and proper music at the end of the video. So for those who haven't learned yet, you can watch this tutorial, and for those who have already learned, you can just skip to the end and just watch and to understand the timing and rhythm. So I'm going to start with the intro. So the intro of the song goes like this. Whoa, whoa. When you hear this, you first start off with standing up, and your right hand will circle and will land on top of your left hand. So I'll demonstrate. So whoa, 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 whoa. Then you hear a second whoa, whoa, whoa. Then you want to put your arms to the side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And that's just the intro part. So that part is done. So now I'm going to teach you the first step. So the first step is basically when you hear the beat of the music, it goes like this. So basically you first start off with your right foot placed forward with the heel tapping the ground twice. So basically it goes like this. 1, 2, then it'll point backwards, 3, and then you do a cross. So a cross basically means that your right foot will come up and your left elbow will touch it. So the left elbow will touch your right knee. So basically to do it again, it will be right, front, back, then cross. Then you're going to do a punching motion. So basically my right leg will go out and my left hand will punch forward. So it goes like whoop. So basically to reiterate, right leg out, left hand punch. Then basically I'm going to cross my left leg over my right leg and I'm going to alternate the punch. So next would be my left leg, come over my right leg, whoop, and I punch using my right hand. So these actions happen simultaneously. So basically like this, whoop, whoop. Then I'm gonna go put out my right foot again, and I use my final left hand to punch. Then I go back to this position. Now, the part I forgot to tell you guys earlier was that you have to do the stomping motion with your left leg now instead of your right leg. So it will be the same movement except inverted in the opposite direction. So now I use my left feet, 2 stomps in front, back, cross. Then I'm going to do the punching motion. So hua, cross, back in, then back to this position. So just to give you, I'm going to sing while I do this so you guys have an idea of where the moves are during the music. So everybody wants Kung Fu fighting, ha, hu, ha, and it goes fast as lightning, ha, hu, ha, hum. So that's the end of the first step. Now I'm going to teach you the second step. So basically the second step goes like this. So after you're in this position, you want to do a tiger stance. So basically you use your left hand, you use your left leg, step outwards, then use your right hand, punch over. So both your hands will be doing this. So from this position, whoop, the left hand will be by your hips and your right hand will be over your head, and your left leg will be punching up, stepping outwards. So whoop. So the next step from here will be to go back to this position. So after this position, there will be about 2 counts of like silence. Then you start stepping. So next part of the step is right leg moves outward and your left hand comes forward. So I want you to do 2 steps of this. So from this position, this back to this position sideways. Then you step forward using your right leg and crossing with your left hand. So whoop, and I want you to do another of this step, but the other direction, the other foot. So whoop, okay, like this. Then I want you to twist your body outwards, and this time you be using your right leg to push outwards and your left hand cross again. So to demonstrate, whoop, you see my right leg moves outward and then my left hand crosses. Then one final step like this. So I'm alternating between both my left hand and my left hand, right leg, left leg, right hand. So after you're in this position, you want to rest on this leg, rest on your right leg. Then you're gonna do this, basically like tiger claws. So these tiger claws will be here. Then you will cross them. So basically, how do I mention this? Use your right leg and swing it in front of your left leg, like this. And at the same time, you take your tiger claws and move them out this way. So from this position, move the tiger claws, move out. Then I want you to stand, go to this stance. Basically your right leg comes back to the ground, go to this stance and swing your left leg in front of your right leg, and while moving your hands apart again. So whoop, whoop, whoop. So I want you to do this motion twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically 4 movements of this. So that's the end of the second step. I'm just gonna do a review. So to run it through again. So fast as lightning. So basically from this stance, in fact it was a little bit frightening. Step, 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 step. Then I want you to cross again. So cross, 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 cross. And I apologize, I think I missed step earlier, the one with the 4 step. So 4, so it is 1, right foot, left hand, 2, left foot, right hand, then 3. So basically your right foot goes out first and your left hand comes over, then left hand, then right hand, left leg, then right hand. That is the correct movement. So I'm just gonna do a review again. So fast as light. In fact it was a little bit frightening, little bit frightening. Like that you're arriving, like that you're arriving. And that's the end of the second step. So now I'm going to teach you guys the third step. So the third step basically means from this position, so like that you're arriving. So the third step, then you come back to this position, then you move your left foot out in a position like this, sideways. So from this frontward facing position, I want you to do a sideways facing position with your left hand straight, following your leg that's coming out, straight as there. And I want your right hand close towards your chest. So basically this type of stance. So then the next step would be basically I twist my body the other sideways direction with my right foot facing frontwards. So and the hands will alternate basically. So now I have my right hand following my right leg, and I've got my left hand here close to my chest. Then I want you to do 4 kicks forward. So 4 kicks around. So basically it goes 1, 2, apologies. So from here it goes 1, 2, 3, and stop. So basically, from this position, 1, 2, 3, and stop. And as you stop, your right hand comes out in this punching position, and your left hand is close to your hip. Then I want you to slide to the middle and basically form a flower with your hands, because that will be essential for the fourth step. So that's the entirety of the third step. So when it goes to the music, it goes like this. You can be a work of art, ha, a burning ball of flame, ha. So 1, 2, 3, 4, ha. It just go all the way. So slide and flower. So that's the end of the third step. Next, I'm gonna teach you the fourth step. So the fourth step is basically the final step of the entire verse and chorus together. So fourth step is slightly harder, but it's not as hard as I've shifted some of the moves. So basically, you start from this flower position. So I want you to cross your left leg in front of your right, and at the same time take this flower position you have in your hand and move it to your left side. So I'll show you in slow motion. So 1 and 2. So in reality, these movements will happen simultaneously. So basically like this, flower shape, left leg front, and move here. Then the next step, I want you to move your right leg over your left leg and then move this flower to the right. So okay, then and the next step, I want you to place your left foot that is currently behind the right foot and stomp outwards that way. Stomp to the left, and this flower will go to the left with it. So to demonstrate, boom, boom. Okay, so the steps will be stomp, push. So the count for this part would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the count for that particular move. So 4. Then after this, I want you to kick. So from this position, you kick your left leg outwards and your body swivels to this side. So your left hand will be following the left leg as well, while your right hand stays close to your chest. So from this position, then do the opposite direction. Then after that, the final part would be to cross your hand across your body. So this one will be my right hand, so it will be twice here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the rest will be individual. 5, 6, 7, 8, alternating. So the entire fourth step will look like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the thing for you. So basically, step goes like this: 1, 2, 3, push outwards, then 5, 6, 7, 8, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's basically the whole move. I'm gonna do a recap of the whole thing without music, and after that I'll do it with music. So basically, everybody wants kung fu fighting, dun dun dun, and it goes fast as lightning, dun dun dun. In fact, it was a little bit frightening, little bit frightening. You're light that you're arriving, light that you're arriving. You could be a work of art, huh? Little ball of flame, huh? Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide to the center, flower. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick, kick. Swipe, 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 swipe. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's basically the move from top to bottom. Now I'll do it with the music so that you guys can familiarize yourself with the dance move and the beats as well.